Hey, welcome back. So for this video, we are going to be creating this paperclip. This is what the final product would look like. So let's go ahead and get started. For step one, we want to change our workspace units. We want to use millimeters, and then we also want to work on the top plane. Keep in mind, since we're making a small object, aside from changing our unit to millimeters, we're also changing our mass unit to grams. So we're going from kilograms to grams. This will be important for the self-check. For step two, we're creating a drawing for the paperclip itself. Don't worry about measurements or alignment. Just go ahead and create this object right here. It's 3 arcs and 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. By the way, we are making this on the top plane. Let's go ahead and create the sketch on the top plane. Reorient. Let's create our first line connected to the origin. We go to the left, make sure it's horizontal. Now we add an arc. You can either use a 3-point arc or tangent arc. It doesn't really matter. I'll go with tangent arc or 3-point arc. Go to the side. Don't worry about the dimensions or the shapes right now. We will be making this better in a moment. We go to the right. We add our next arc. Our next line. I'm going to zoom in for the final arc. And my final line. All right, it looks a little wonky, but it works. Now for step three, we're adding these relationships here. So we're going to make this point vertical to the origin. So I'm going to click this endpoint, select my origin, and vertical. This point, the center of my arc, and the center of my final arc. And here I click horizontal. And then I make my arcs tangent to the lines that they're connected to. So now I click the letter T or tangent. Click here, click there. Notice we're smoothing out the curvature of the arcs. Let's make sure we show our constraints. We see our little tangent emblem pop up. That means that our line is tangent, or that our arc is tangent to the line. And then our final piece. All right, so we have tangent, tangent, another tangent, tangent, and tangent, but this piece did not become tangent, so I'm going to click one more time here. There we go. Now for step four, we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dimensions. And we get rid of the constraints. Letter D or dimensions. This line here has a value of 75. This has a value of 20. This has a value of 15. The distance from this center to this center will have a value of 25. The distance from the center of this arc to our other arc will have a value of 125. And there's our paperclip drawing. Now we're going to rename our drawing to Path Sketch. Click this pencil mark right here. And this is Path Sketch. Hit the check mark. Created 2 drawings, so I'm going to get rid of my first one. Now we're going to create another drawing on the right plane. Let's get out of this view. So now I click Sketch. I select my right plane. I'm going to go to my right plane. And now I'm creating this circle. The position of this circle does not matter. We will reposition it later. So I'm going to place it here. And we want a dimension of 5 millimeters. So our circle has a diameter of 5 millimeters. For step 8, we're adding a relationship for our circle and connecting it to our path sketch. So I'm switching the view, zooming in. So now let's click on coincident, the center of your circle, and then the origin. Let's show constraints. So notice this blue coincidental mark right here. This is showing that our circle is connected to another object that is on a different sketch. Step 9, we're just switching the name. So we're going to write out profile sketch. Click on the pencil. Write out profile sketch. And the check mark. For step 10, we're using the sweep feature, and notice the settings that we're using. We're on solid, new, and how we're selecting our sketches. All right, so now sweep, solid, new, faces and sketch regions to sweep, so that's a profile sketch. Sweep path, that is my path sketch. And notice we have a rendering of what we will create. And just go ahead and hit that check mark. Now we're renaming part 1 to read paperclip. Step 12, we're selecting a new material. This is aluminum 1060. So right click paperclip, click assign material, and just write out 1060. Aluminum will pop up. And go ahead and hit that check mark. Now we're on our final step. We're going to go to mass properties. We're selecting paperclip, and we should have a mass here in grams, and that mass will be used for the self-check anyways. Thanks for watching, and watch out the next few videos. Thank you.